It's actually called the Gladrags Secret Society. We never knew how special it was going to be. We thought it would be a little thing to start with, but actually it blossomed and exploded so quickly.
It's such a special thing because it's a time where the different generations can come together and celebrate the older generation's youth.
It's basically a day where we invite our older people that come to Chicken Shed, or anyone that's heard of us, and they come in for a whole day and enjoy music, dancing, singing. They get taught some movement. They just get to enjoy a day where they could just talk to each other, talk to people who are a bit younger than them. They get to come in dressed up, or if they don't, we've got lovely costumes here.
I go around with a makeup trolley and I do their makeup.
Lots of glitter, hair. They get to just be parloured.
People can chat to each other about past experiences they've had.
It came out of a really dark period of time. We were just emerging from 2 years of lockdowns, isolation, people being kept almost captive in their homes. When we came out of that period and we realised we could actually start meeting up again, we needed something to get us all back face to face. And this concept was born out of that, about maybe not taking tiny steps, but actually throwing all of us together again and celebrating the people we are. We approached it in a very sort of theatrical, tongue-in-cheek way of becoming a member of a society, a secret society.
It's our secret. Just do that again. It's our.
Which is really clever in itself, because the minute that you become a member of something, you belong. You're part of something.
We wanted to cause sort of a little bit of theatricality behind it, drama. Almost playing a role as you enter the space. Each one was set in a different decade to start with. So the first one was on 1960s. We designed the space with proper, authentic props, costumes, mannequins. And that was to send us all back to a place. We knew the focus of Gladrags Secret Society would be music in some way. And through so many recent studies, how music and memories connect and how we can remember ourselves or identify with things through music, and we just know it's a real leveller.
Nostalgia is such an incredible emotional feeling. It's like the feeling of being transported into a certain place or time, and I reckon a lot of the people that come in here will find it a bit nostalgic because we're playing all the songs from their youth.
We were aiming at it at older people, but with our young people at Chicken Shed, we knew that vibrancy, that energy, that enthusiasm. We knew that bringing those two things together at this very core time of stepping back was going to be something quite special. The moment that people walked in the room and the generations merged, and the love of music and the love of socialising, when we saw that in front, the very first moment, we knew that this was something really needed from both sides of the age spectrum.
After we've all been through COVID as a country, it's really incredible because people were so isolated, and that's not just older people, but younger people were really isolated as well, with awful impacts on people's mental health. So to see people coming together, coming out of their houses, having cuddles with people that they probably hadn't come across before, dancing and listening to incredible music with young musicians, it's just really inspiring, really heartwarming.
Good thing about events like this is giving the people that are lonely, stuck at home, a chance to come out and socialize and talk to the other people that are also experiencing the same thing. And for Chicken Shed to give them that opportunity is really brilliant.
One of the wonderful things that have happened is that musicians and part of the group have come to our outreach at our sessions, and some of our memory meetup participants are people who've got quite advanced dementia, never see anything, never get to any West End shows, and it might be something they've enjoyed, and it's brought that to them. And you've literally seen people come alive, in the sessions, people that might not have good verbal skills, that aren't able to talk, tapping and beginning to sort of like sing along to the performers. And then that's given them a bit of confidence to think, well, actually, I can go to an event where there'll be other people and there'll be people there with dementia, so I won't need to feel embarrassed.
It gives people the confidence to come out and socialise and know that they aren't on their own. I think sometimes when you have kind of poor mental health impacts from being isolated, it can take something to get you out of the house and to make you feel okay about meeting other people.
What's quite interesting is when the project was conceived and it came after COVID, I think everyone started to begin to understand the concept of being isolated. Not everyone knew about that before, but after COVID, everyone got a little taste of that. And even though primarily this project was going to be focused on care home residents and in particular people with dementia, when we went out into the groups within our community, like with Age UK, etc., what became very clear was you don't have to be in a care home, you don't have to be 103 years old, you don't have to have dementia, you don't have to have mental health issues. Across the board, everyone needs connection, everyone needs to feel like they belong. And that's why Gladrags could literally go global. It's so very, very important that we all feel like we belong somewhere.
From the minute I come to the door, the greeting is good, lovely, friendly, love it. Everybody been so jolly. It's infectious. Make you want to come again.
It's a lovely place to come, meet up with people, and I think I love it, and I look forward to the next one.
It was a chance for us to dance together again, which is something we don't get much chance of these days.
No, events like this are not really happening for us, no. Especially since lockdown.
Yeah, this is the only thing that we've been to that is anything like this.
I belonged to the Irish Association back in the day, which one Thursday a month. We'd go down and we'd have tea at 2 o'clock. That's gone, so no one goes anywhere. All the elderly people have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? They're closing down too many places.
A lot of us, it's not just me alone, that are on our own. And because our partners are gone, husband's gone, passed away. And so we are on our own. Children far away and all that sort of thing. So having these events, for me, lovely, lovely. Look forward.
I think it gives the people that come here like another thing to look forward to, like another chance where they can have the feeling again, because a lot of the people that are coming to Gladrags, the older generation, they don't really get to do a lot of stuff like this, and so when it happens it's like a really special thing, and I don't understand why it should just be like, oh, once a year come do this once a year. Some of those people, they love it and they want to have that feeling, and it's like, while you're still alive, don't you want to feel alive?
Oh my God. Do you know how old she is?
No.
You know how old is she?
How old is she?
90.
No, she's been out dancing all afternoon.
90. That's it, 90 now.
She didn't drop dead tonight.
No, don't say it. No, I've got a lot of living to do. I know my sister passed.
When it comes to the Gladrags events, I feel so uplifted because it's so many generations coming together, and this doesn't happen enough in society. It makes me feel like there's hope as well for the future, because I think there's a lot of divide between generations, and especially since lockdown. So it helps to literally bridge that gap, that space between us, that kind of divide just by age, because we're all the same, but just someone slightly older.
And it is amazing to just have so many people from the older generation and so many people from this generation coming together and working together.
And also seeing people come from care homes and things like that to have some fun, it was great.
To see young people, to want to dance with old people, that gives you kind of a boost. You think, oh God, this is okay. And how everybody's treated. And age is just a number to me now.
I like sometimes just taking a step back and just watching all the different generations dance with each other. It's so freeing. It looks so beautiful to just see a crowd of different ages and different places and different lives all in the same room.
It kind of brings us together as a community. It creates a community.
The energy that's in the room, I don't think that there's anywhere else that I know of that I've ever felt that energy, and I've ever felt that the tingling feeling of knowing like I'm here and I'm with all of these people and I'm making them feel happy, but they're making me feel happy as well.
It is the fulfillment of joy and everybody is loving doing it. So I think we should carry on forever.
It's incredible. The music, the energy, the life it gives people. It's definitely something that needs to keep going.
I think I love you. I wanna know for sure. Well, I think I wanna hold you